Yeah, so it just I don't know. I ain't got to go on 7. I'm sticking with my prediction. I feel great about my prediction today. I feel fucking fantastic. Anybody that's just tuning in, if you ain't watched the last episode, I had Pacers in 6, and that boy Halliburton didn't disappoint. He disappointed throughout the game, but when it's time to go night night, he been night shit.
Damn. Tell you this
Impressive,
in a
man.
minute. Go ahead, say nice. You keep on talking.
But no, I was just saying overall that shit was very impressive. Um, Anybody who tuned in last night, if you don't know, the heavily underdog Indiana Pacers, the comeback kids of the playoffs, walked into the number one seed's house, OKC, did not lead at all for the entire game until the game winning shot was hit. It is the
Yeah.
shortest time in a playoff game that a team has led for and won. They literally led for point 0.3 seconds, and that was the game winner by that boy Halle. Um, Highly impressive, man. Like we went crazy watching that shit. I was like, no, he ain't. No, he ain't. Yes, he fucking did.
Talking
Yes,
about
he
that shit.
did.
Yeah, man. That
Yes,
shit.
bro. I was like, I'm sitting here on the sofa with my girl. I'm like, bro, no, he ain't. Because I thought that shit was over a couple times. I'm like, bro, OKC too good. They finna close them out. And
Mm-hmm.
they would not allow themselves to get closed out. And we going to get into it some more about this guy, but Rick Carlisle, the
Mm-hmm.
coaching pedigree was on full display from the jump last night. Everybody going to talk about how Mark Denall changed up his lineup, and rightfully so, because you adjusting when ain't been no adjustments to be made. Roll with the squad that got you here. Roll with the lineup that got you here. He seen something and decided to tweak it, and it didn't work. I mean, it's easy to say it didn't work now because they lost by 1 point, but the Pacers were never out of that game due to Rick Carlisle. That was great coaching. Great coaching. And to not call a timeout when I'm sitting there like, damn, they got a timeout? Should they call a timeout? And I see them boys dribbling the ball up, and I see it go to Halliburton hand. And to end the game on a Shea Gilchrist mid-range shot with a little mini step back. Beautiful. Beautiful. Shout out to the Pacers for stealing game one at OKC.
Nah, definitely shout to them boys. Ah, I'm glad I'm getting. I'm glad it's looking like I'm gonna get what I want. I just wanted 7 good games. And in game one, I almost gave up on it. It was some. It was just some points in the game where I was just like, they too good. Like they can't. I kept saying like, man, they can't fuck with them. They just can't fuck with these boys. They can't fuck with these boys. And they went on in that fourth when they run. They went when they first run. It was like, oh shit, we got us a game for real. Then they were like they went like a 12-4 run. Then they went another run, a 10-2 to end it. Like, cause it was look, cause Shea had 30, Shea had 40.
38.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Shea was Shea. Now, granted, your man, your X Factor wasn't the X Factor, and you know what I'm saying? Now maybe that could play a part. But
Oh,
Siakam
my X
wasn't
Factor or your X Factor?
Jalen Williams.
He was X Factor more than your X Factor. Your
No,
X
no, no,
Factor.
we gonna get to all that. We'll get to that. We're gonna get to all that. But I'm saying though, that it had how many points? I ain't got my others my
Chet only had
factors.
6 points.
Who?
Chet,
Chet. Jalen Williams, how many points he had?
17.
17. How many shots he took?
He was 6 for 19, 1 for 4 from the 3 point line. Didn't have a great shoot night at all.
Okay. Yeah. Somebody else stepped up for them though.
Lou Dort hit 5 threes.
That's what it was. Doing 5 threes. Okay. But yeah, and none of that shit mattered. Cause like I said, Shea had 5, Buddy still gave you 17, Buddy gave you 5 threes. But Yo, man, you called him out at the beginning of the game. And I guess he might have read our text message thread and seen his name get called. He won. He was the reason they won that game.
Obi Toppin?
He was the reason they won that game.
He was one of them for sure. He was
The
was
reason they
big.
won that game. Other people, a couple players contributed. 23, he had a couple great rebounds to get the possessions. He had a couple of real rebounds. Siakam with the fucking offense rebound with the putback. Oba airballed it. But before that possession, he gave Shay that work for that step back top of the key. Splat
Yeah.
like light skin number 2. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, man, but all in all, it came down to a shot to be made, and your boy made it. Like your boy made it. He hit that motherfucker. He hit that motherfucker. That boy. It just bad. Like just watching the game and instead of making that shot, and not to get this shot, this game one, but all the other key moments. And to me, it's like he's not doing himself enough justice when he's making these shots, especially this last game. Because like it wasn't like you had a 30-point game with this this game winning shot that cement your legacy or to compare you to superstar stats like everybody want to. Like you had 18 points. That's like you can't
14.
compare to Steph Curry's and LeBron's
Yeah,
superstars because
14 points.
he had 14. I gave him 4 extra points. Like it's not going to happen. Like you see what I'm saying? But granted, to his credit, when I was saying they couldn't do shit with him, he looked flustered. He didn't look like he didn't. It's like they were making up the defense of OKC was making him second guess every time he had the ball. He know if he wanted to shoot it, if he wanted to pass it. And the times he did shoot it, he didn't look confident shooting the ball. He looked uncomfortable. Like I guess I shoot it type shit. Or I really don't want to shoot it, but I have no choice but to shoot it. I've seen that energy from him time and time again. But granted, his teammates got rolling, and when his teammates got rolling, it got him in the game to hit that shot. So it was a complete game. I think they had like 6 players, double figures. Like
Six
everybody's,
players in double digits.
you
Yeah.
see what I'm saying? So everybody put some to the pot. Everybody had their ingredients to the pot to get that good taste of the W. You see what I'm saying? So shout out to them. But I'm gonna let you go
And
ahead and
not,
start
on-
with Rick Carlisle.
and not only six players in double digits, TJ McConnell had 9. The other dude had 8. So they had other guys flirting with double digits as
Yeah.
well. You know what I'm saying? So definitely a well-rounded win. The thing that shocked me the most is how bad they killed them on the glass, bro. Like Indiana got boards last night, and I was expecting OKC to dominate the boards, but I think it's something for OKC to figure out if they're gonna play Obi Toppin and Siakam as the 2 bigs. If Obi Toppin and Siakam is gonna be your 4 or 5, Hartenstein can come out there and get the rebounds for you, but Hartenstein don't want to be on that perimeter, and you got to be out there on the perimeter with either Obi or Siakam. You know what I'm saying? Both of them are 3-point threats. But the rebound disparity, how bad was it? They are rebounding by almost 20, bro. OKC had 39 boards. The Pacers had 56.
Yeah. I
Like,
believe it. It's like they was getting all the key
it
rebounds to
feels
get.
like,
They were getting them.
but I wish it was a breakdown on quarter by quarter of the rebounds, because in the first quarter, first half, it felt like OKC was getting all the boards. Caruso with them tap backs, they was getting extra possessions. Like it felt like OKC was about to dominate the glass even without Hartenstein. So I'm willing to bet that the rebound disparity from the second half got to be monstrous because it felt like OKC just out rebounded them the entire first half. The same way we just said Indiana has 6 guys at double digits in scoring. They had 3 with double digit rebounds.
That's crazy.
And Miles Turner had 9.
And that's not like him.
He He's not even, and he didn't even give you double. He had 9 boards, but Neesmith gave you 12, Siakam gave you 10, and Halliburton gave you 10. And then Obi Toppin had he had 5 big ones.
Yeah.
So well-rounded win for them. I will say about Halliburton, Lou Dort and this defensive team will make anybody say, we just seen how they did at them. You feel me? Like Lou Dort will take you out of your game, but I can't. It's like we want something from Hallie that is not the way that they function in Indiana. We want him to go be Ant when he's really more not Magic. That's too big of a comparison, but they do this shit by committee for real, bro. Like that's why Rick Carlisle figure a lot of. He's the only coach, bro. They played 11 players throughout the regular season, averaging over 15 minutes.
Yeah.
You got 11.
Everybody getting some clock.
So when you get to these playoff situations, everybody got confidence in everybody because everybody done been out there on the floor. He had 11 players on his team average over 15 minutes. Like that's not normal. You feel me?
Yeah.
So I feel like we wanting Halliburton because I'm getting frustrated. I'm like, shoot the ball, especially in the first quarter. And then when he finally shot, 3 splash, second shot, 3 splash. I'm like, here we go. And then you pretty much don't really score again till late in the fourth. You know what I'm saying? But I respect him for not having the ego because that ego could have got them out the game. Like, because if he'd be like, I'm the point guard, I'm Halliburton late in the game and had the ego trying to take the ball out of Nembhard's hand, who was hot, or trying to force it. They don't force nothing. They move the ball around. They get good shots. It's either make or miss with them. Mm-hmm. They get good shots. Even on this great OKC team, they get great shots. They move that ball around. They find the open shooter. And all them boys is live. So I think we want Halliburton to be this prolific scorer, and that's not his superstar ability every night. Like he will give you those 30-point games, but he's more of a tone setter for a team that likes to play strength in numbers for real.
Yeah.
So like I think that was the biggest thing. Like those are the 2 biggest takeouts for me in this series moving forward is Indiana's not gonna get rattled when OKC going to run. They not gonna give a fuck. They the comeback kids, bro. Like you really, like you can't turn the TV off, bro. You gotta sit there and really see what these boys finna do. Like I was watching it with my grandma. She got up when I saw. She like this over with. And then next thing she know, she heard me and my girl in there screaming like, "Oh, shit!" Like the Halliburton, they hit the game one. So like you gotta watch 48 minutes of basketball with these boys. Like they gonna do it by committee. They're gonna play smart. They're gonna be well coached, and they not gonna be phased. That was the difference in the teams OKC has played in the playoffs. They jump on Memphis. Memphis never fucking answered. They never recovered. They jump on now Denver. The games where they did jump on them, they beat them. They just blew them out. But most of those games were kind of nip and tuck. Denver didn't really have to grind back into it. But Minnesota, every time they hit Minnesota with a haymaker, Minnesota laid down. Pacers ain't laying down. Pacers ain't laying down.
This and Rick Carlisle, he been here before. Playing as a team where they have no business really from a lot of media or fandom outside noise masses saying that they had no business like beating teams. When we talk about the Miami Heat, when he had Dirk and Dallas done, like they weren't supposed to do what they did and they pulled it out. So what a head coach already gotten having that. And I listen shout out to Jeff T on 520 podcast because they said some shit where they know more insight about shit that we just don't know. Like we never played for Coach Thibodeau, so we don't know how Tibbs is as a coach. Jeff T do. So I took his word for when he say that Tibbs is a great coach. He's a really good coach. He's just not personable, and sometimes his message don't come get across. You see what I'm saying to players and whatnot, and they need sometimes you need a newer voice. And when you look at Rick Carlisle, he's cut from that same cloth from the standpoint from old school back in the day coaching, and we're keeping him here, we're keeping him connected. So from what I can only imagine, he's updating himself. He's
Yes,
a old dog that's learning new tricks.
yes,
It's been times in the game where I've seen him. It was a woman coach drawing up the plays and shit like that to keep it fresh. It's like, damn, I never really seen a woman coach in huddle in an NBA game. Now you probably know more than me, but last night I was like, oh shit. You see what I'm saying? I can see him referring to his assistant coaches more. Like he keeping himself up to date. You see what I'm saying? He's still him, but he's adapting with the time, and that's
yes.
why he's still here having success. He got any of the Pacers team doing shit that we said we gave props to the Knicks for getting easy conference finals, but the Pacers are in the final. One last time they was in the finals by the same time. Reggie Miller,
2000, man.
you see what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta
25
you
years.
gotta tip your hat up to that. I mean, that's the lesson could be learned for anybody. Just look watching Rick Carlisle and just keep updating yourself and keep learning and not want to be stagnant and just being stuck in your ways. And because you had success in the past in your way, that is going to translate in today's times. And because they don't always do, they don't always pan out that way. So you have to be flexible and adjust. And shout out to him for being that way and getting his team to this point for sure. And what's
And
one more thing about
go ahead.
Halliburton. You're right, but it's like we want to. It's like you can't name a superstar that really wasn't a prolific scorer for real.
Magic don't even average 20 points a fucking game for his career. Like he might average 20. Hold on, let me not do that to Magic. Let me see. Magic Johnson career stats. Let me see what he averaged for a career. Yeah, bro. No, that's not season by season. Give me the totality. I can look at this and tell you he didn't average 20 for his
I mean, I
career
can
though.
believe it though.
Yeah, like he only had one, two, three, 4 seasons averaging above 20 points. Everything else 18, 18.6, 17, 17, 19, 14
But
and a
hell,
half.
back then that was pretty good for them back then though.
Kareem's and shit was still putting up 30s and shit a game, bro.
And
Like
that's what I
niggas was
said. He got a
still
nigga like Kareem.
scoring.
He got a nigga like Kareem. Like
Larry
straight up.
Bird was dropping 30s and shit. Like niggas was scoring. He wasn't.
Kareem
He
still
was
got
a
better.
point guard.
Yeah.
Chris Paul was considered a superstar in this league when he was being clutch and being a point guard. He was never a prolific scorer. He could give you on any given night. He give you them scoring outbursts, and he had that little midi he can get to. But Chris Paul wasn't a prolific scorer.
Mm.
That's
I
about
can
as
see that.
current as I can think. Because in order for you to be a superstar and not be a prolific scorer, you have to be a point guard type situation. Because if you just a superstar defensively and some shit like that, that ain't enough to make you a super. Like Ben Wallace wasn't a superstar. Dwight Howard was a superstar because he was still giving you 24s a game and all this other shit along with DPOY.
For sure.
But I don't think you have to be a prolific scorer to be considered a superstar if you winning. That's the thing. Like you got to win with it. Like you know what I'm saying? Because when people look back on it, they're gonna look at the numbers and be like, "Man, Halliburton had 14 points in game one. Boom, boom, boom. He hit the game winner though. Damn, he only averaged 19 points for that series. They won a ring though. If they was going along the ring, so I think you can not be a prolific scorer if you are a real. Like we look at you and see like, nah, he was a point guy, and you win on top of that. Because Jason Kidd wasn't a scorer like that. He was a superstar when he was taking the Nets to finals and shit. Like he wasn't a scorer. He actually was kind of like Halliburton.
How many assists Halliburton got this past game?
7, but 10 boards, 14. Those were the Jason Kidd triple doubles that he lived off of.
Yeah, he almost had triple
14
double.
points, 10 rebounds, 10 assists, 12 assists. Like that was a Jason Kidd special. That was how he was serving them up to you. Like they're really comparable. Except Halliburton's a much better shooter early in his career. Jason Kidd couldn't shoot till he got a little older, but they're really comparable. Jason Kidd was probably just a much better pure passer, obviously, but Hallie running that system for sure.
I mean, yeah. I mean, shout out to Halliburton. I mean, I think I think he's a star for sure. But I think he's gonna, you know, what I'm saying. I just, it'd be dope to see him have like, I don't know, you know, nigga want to see niggas what score nowadays.
But he
But you
good
right though.
for
You right for I was like,
he good for one of them at least one of them a series though where he go blackout and give you 35 and 15. Like he good for one of those games the series, and then he good for a couple of these where it just might be the buzzer beaters. That's what I was saying as far as like facing the league, like the moments hit like last night where you making the casual fans like my girl like what the fuck, like you making people like dude what the hell is this dude on.
didn't he drop his first his signature shoot last night too?
I have no clue. He got to
I
with
think he
who?
did. I don't know who he said. I know he got a signature shoot. He just dropped. Look into that for this for us.
Yo, he got a Puma shoe. Them
When
bitches
did it drop?
ugly. Hmm?
When did it drop?
The 10th. So 4 days.
Oh, it drops in 4 days.
Yeah, they drop in 4 days.
Like, he showed. Okay. Oh yeah.
But for the chat that might want to see them, that's what they look like. Those
I about
are
to
the.
say, give a review. How you what you rank them? 1 to 10.
It look like some knockoff Steph, Under Armour, ugly ass shoe. Um, Puma's got to do a little better. I get it though. I ain't mad at it. Lamelo with Puma and Lamelo shoes is wild. They kind of got a similar body style too. They just got a whole bunch of weird colors because he an offset ass nigga. Um, but yeah, nah, that boy trying to. He got to. You said he had to have a shoe. That boy said I got a shoe, fuck nigga. Yeah.
You got a Puma shoe.
They
Shout out to, shout out to Puma.
boys, so they try to build their roster. So they got Halliburton, LaMelo. They gotta have some more people ain't think about. Everybody trying to build their shoe brands back up now. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got a little New Balance, Kawhi, Jamal Murray, fucking
They got from
Maxi.
Philly.
Yeah,
Max.
Maxi and shit. They
They got
got
a,
the
they got a
girls
for
and
the
shit.
women's. Yeah.
Yeah, they got the girls and shit. So Shaq trying to build Reebok back up. If he can get Reebok back popping, that'd be crazy. But Adidas got Ant and some more shit. So
It just feel like these niggas don't make 5 shoes no more.
hey, all these shoes ugly, bro. And like nothing. All of them are basketball shoes. None of them are like swaggy. None of them are
Like
like
fast, you got
lifestyle.
shoes you can really wear in the fit for
None
real.
of them are J's, bro. Like Jordan. That's
Like
why
J's,
Jordan.
like you can wear them in a fit and you can hoop in them. Like and keep it true. You see more niggas like wearing them for fashion. You see hooping in J's.
Man,
Like
you had probably like one of my favorite pair of these niggas shoes, and I ain't even like them when they came out, but I liked them when I see with them Giannis's. Them
oh yeah,
Giannis's is
yeah.
cool.
And I wore them for working out. That was all it was
Yeah,
for.
yeah, no, for sure. I seen a pair too. They had them for a decent price. I should have copped them. I'll being cheap. Um,
Shit.
but yeah, man, nah, these niggas don't make cool shoes, bro. That's the issue. That's really why it's hard for these like
It's the
John Morant.
creativity.
All that they look like hooping shoes, but Kobe didn't make 5 shoes neither. Though Kobe made hooping shoes. None of these niggas, nobody's done it except Jordan. Like when Kobe was making Harachis and shit, now that was different. You
And the
feel me?
figure eights and shit with Adidas. No, but the
Crazy eight,
nineties, no,
the
no,
crazy
nineties nigga
eight,
shit was fire. Like the
for sure.
Barclays, the Gary Paytons, the Penny, the Pippins, like them niggas that's some shit.
Nah, for sure.
Cause
Now
even
even
like
the Gary Paytons, them Gary
yeah, the
Paytons,
glove, them bitches hard,
them
bro.
Gary, them
And I
gloves.
want them
Nah.
dropping even Kevin Garnett shoe that look like the glove
Oh
shit.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Them
Them all
bitches is
them
fire. The phone pies, them bitches is
gloves, yeah,
fire,
them was
bro.
cool. Yeah, these
Like I
niggas,
said,
they,
them niggas, I ain't gonna hold you. I don't know what happened to all the '90s designers, but please come the fuck back. Like,
it's a lack of creativity and everything, bro. I ain't nothing
yeah,
creative no more, bro. The lack of creativity and everything, dude. Like that would be my main thing if I was a superstar and I want to. I'm like, make something niggas gonna want to rock if they not working out or hooping or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
they want to go to
Like,
the club for
make
real.
sure they can put on with some jeans and feel fly about their fit. You know what I'm saying? And
Like,
that's what they ain't
that's
doing.
why Jordan is going. That's why, hey, till they figure that shit out. Like, even like LeBron, like,
LeBron
like
only
I
good
don't know
shoes
why.
this
I feel
person.
like they don't market towards that fashion world.
His only good shoe was his first one.
Them bitches was straight.
And
No,
Melo,
no, no, no. He had them. He got when he was in Miami. He had some shit. Them
it was
South
just
Beach.
so bulky, bro. Like you, only way them is cool. You gotta wear jeans to cover up some of the bulkiness. Cause if you try to wear shorts with them and shit, like they look retarded, bro. That's why Jordan winning. You can rock them bitches with anything, like. But them
Anything.
LeBron so bulky, you gotta like cover them up.
Even the
And,
first one was big as shit though. Big
yeah.
heavy ass shoes.
Melo's second shoe was his on them J's, them like suede, black suede. I had with a baby blue. I had a pair of them. Them bitches was nasty. Them was like some of my favorite
I ain't gonna hold you.
hoop shoes.
Yeah, even our niggas like, hey, y'all had some straight shoes.
Yeah,
T Mac, his shit was fat, but you really can hoop in them. Them like really like,
that was comfortable as hell.
them was the most comfortable pair of shoes I ever had in my
Yeah,
fucking
nah,
life.
them was super
Them was
soft.
some of the most comfortable shoes ever known to
Nah, for
fucking
sure.
man.
Nah, for sure.
But yeah, nigga shoes
They trash, bro.
don't be
All
getting
of
that
'em.
shit, bro.
I'm starting to think Jordan making these niggas shoes trash on purpose because he like y'all niggas ain't finna goddamn be
But
big.
them shoes is ass, bro.
All them shoes that like the Zions and all them other niggas that's with Jordan and shit. They don't be talking about nothing. The Tatums and shit. Like them bitches ugly as hell, bro. Like it has no original. Like you don't see a nigga and be like, oh, that boy got them Tatums on. Like niggas
Yeah.
don't know. Like they not fire. Like you used to be able to see, oh, that boy got them Barclays on. Oh, yeah,
Like
that boy.
only people I get credit to like that, and like they still like made like basketball shoes. Like niggas like Kyrie's, maybe some KD's. Not really KD's, but really mainly Kyrie's and Kobe's.
KD, you can kind of tell KD's shoe at least look the same. Like they had KD's line had a signature look for
Yeah.
the most part. You know what I'm saying? Like you can kind of tell, like, oh, okay, those some KDs, even if you might not have seen them particular KDs, just because they be similar to all the, you know what I'm saying? Like they had
I get what
uh,
you're saying.
you know,
But yeah, basketball they like them Kyrie's and Kobe's. They love them damn but that was like they hoopers though. So they like hoopers be liking that. Now I'm not about no Kyrie's and
and then Kyrie ain't even making shoes no more. He making out now Indian shoes and shit with the goddamn little ruffles on them and shit.
Oh yeah, he not even
Kyrie
nice
said,
no more with that shit.
fuck Nike. So, but yeah, man, shout out to the Pacers, bro. That shit, they're crazy, man. Shout out to I know Halliburton was that kid that every shot in the driveway, he was like 3, 2, 1. Like he been hit Buzz B his whole. I know every shot in the driveway was countdown. Boy man too clutch. You gotta think about it. Correct me if I don't, I'm gonna research this later, but I'm willing to bet in this playoff run alone, he's hit more game winning playoff shots than Dame has in the playoff.
Like you could argue say he's probably the most clutch nigga in the league that we ever seen, bro.
Now that sounds crazy saying that. That shit sounds ridiculous.
But think about it, in every round, he had a game winner or a game tying.
Including the first one where you hit the game winner on Giannis. Like you took Giannis ass like step back drove past Giannis, fillet Giannis ass like yeah. Oh man, shout out to Halliburton. He was definitely that kid that counted down every shot though. You know what I'm saying? How does OKC bounce back?
They keep, I mean, just not getting complacent. I'm Shay. I think they should. I think they should call. I wouldn't let them have too many drives like that. I wouldn't let them boys was cooking. And you, I wouldn't. I'm not letting you put up a 10, 12 point drive. Like after 6 or 7, timeout, regroup, get an easy bucket. All right, let's get back to it. You see what I'm saying? Because Shake after I could Shake could cook on anything. He was having his way he had a Shay night. Then he just got away from the, I guess, doing what they've been doing. You see what I'm saying? But I mean, shout out to Indiana. This is what they play good. They play good defense. When they turned up on their offense, they when they turned up on them, start making shots. Everything around them got electrified, and they start playing more inspired basketball. So I'm gonna give them their credit and really saying that they took that shit. But what OKC can do to win, just keep playing this. Of course, Jalen Williams got to step up more. You need that for and basketball with Chet. Is he hurt?
Nah, ain't nothing wrong with Chet ass. Chet
Yo.
just, but I told you we talking about Chet. Chet will give you a 25-point game. He'll give you a 7-point game. He'll
We're
give
gonna
you
get
like
25 point. He need more than 25 point games because I ain't gonna lie to you. If Chet can do something and they do go with that lineup and take Turner out more and have Toppins in and they spread the floor out and shit like that,
Chet
you
should
think
eat. Chet should eat. He should eat. Should is the operative word. Obi Toppin is a cool defender, but you 7 foot tall, bro. You with a shooting wingspan, but with ability, Chet should eat. Should. But what Indiana is continuing to display is we're deeper than you. Our others are better than y'all others.
mm-hmm.
Our others are better than y'all others. Like shout out to Caruso and all of that shit. But coming off that bench, we Case and Wallace cool. All these other guys, they streaky, but we got consistent guys that we come on that we trust. Mathurin can start for us. TJ McConnell can start for us. Obi Toppin has started for us. Like we're coming off the bench with guys who we have the utmost confidence in and have been delivering. So they 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 can't continue to get dominated on the bench like that by the others. And they can do that if Chet got to be 20 something plus. Like you said, like that would have been the difference. Because we saying all this and it still took a game win at 1 point shot. Like OKC is a damn good team. They're a great defensive team, but all of their others are streaky. Like I felt like Lou Dort used up all his superpowers in the first half because when they needed a big three, he clanked it. Clank. Need another big three. Clank. Like who else missed the big three? Case and White. Like they started clanking, and it gets so Shea central. Now Shea can get his shot off whenever the fuck he wants to. Bruh can get to the. I didn't even realize he was that tall, like until like a couple weeks ago. Like I didn't realize bro was 6'6", 6'7", like
he thought he was 6'4".
type shit. You feel me? Like yeah, like I didn't know he was fucking 6'6", 6'7", and just smooth can get to wherever the fuck he need to get to, whenever the fuck he want to get there.
And
So
he don't miss no layup neither. Like and one's tough layups.
and one, yes,
Bro, he's gonna put that ball in the backboard and he's gonna lay that bitch in, kiss out that and kiss right in that motherfucker. So shout out to him. I mean, it's like
man, fuck
I'm
that
just happy
man.
I'm
He
getting what I
fucked up my
want.
parlay.
I'm just happy I'm just getting what I want in these finals. I just but a part of me still I ain't gonna hold you. Part of me still like AJ, don't get too excited because I feel OKC got another level. I don't think they hit every gear last night, neither. I feel they was on it, but I felt like they get to it. They got gear to it. I could be wrong, but I feel they got a gear to them where Patriots can't get to. Like I
For
feel like
sure.
I feel they definitely I feel the Pacers definitely took the
That's
game.
tricky, bro. They got a gear that the Pacers can't get to defensively, and then that spearheads their offense.
That's what
They
I'm
don't
saying.
have a they don't have a gear offensively, just pure offensively. Like if both teams are trading buckets, that favors Indiana to me. Like now,
Yeah, yeah.
but if OKC is turning them over and getting stops and playing this crazy, like they do have a gear
Because they had
defensively.
yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, finish. Let's finish.
No, they do have a gear defensively because you can see it in the first half. It felt like they were just finna overwhelm them defensively. Every time Indiana put the ball down, it was getting swiped at, getting fucking stolen. Halliburton thought he got past Shea. Shea came and took his cookie. Lou Dort had 4 steals in the first half, almost a fifth. Caruso had a steal. Like it felt like they couldn't do nothing. The defense gets sticky. That's all I'm saying. Like they
That's
do have
that's
the
and
gear.
that's my point. That's my point. Cause they get to a place where like, all right, we really feel like y'all niggas really shit for real. You see what I'm saying? But keep it true. They just knock down shots. They weren't some time they was going to the hole. They were just knocking down good threes. 23 gave you a good couple a three. They really popped it off. Toppins,
Eastman.
2 gave you three.
Mhm.
Like Siakam with a
And
key
Miles
off
Turner
the
with that bank three that fucking kissed the
oh
glass
yeah
and
off the
went in.
glass for
I
sure.
was like, yes,
Even
man. I
even
was
but
like, man.
Siakam, I'm one thing with them. If they OKC, in my opinion, to win this game, keep playing, keep defense, and don't let Siakam get hot. Keep
Yeah, he the
don't
one.
that it's Siakam.
He the
It's
one.
fucking Siakam.
He's
Like
the head of the snake for sure.
for sure.
Halliburton is, but he is the head of the snake.
If he's hitting shots, if he's having a great game, that is going to spearhead everybody else. Like, no, don't let him get a good game. But I think OKC they good.
That's the thing. Like I would put Lou Dort on him
Yeah,
personally. I would put Lou Dort on Siakam and put somebody else on Halliburton and try to live with Hallie getting hot as opposed to Siakam because we Hallie already done showed like it don't take much for him to get hot. He made that one layup in the fourth and got hot like that. Like he blew past Shea them, got the little fillet, got the little layup that gave him like 10 points, and then he was able to hit that other bucket, then hit the game winner. So you're not really worried about taking him out of his rhythm because even if you take him out of his rhythm, it don't take but a shot for him. You feel
Yeah,
me? Like he's shown that too often.
yeah.
Um, ah,
what's up, niggas? My bad.
what's
Yeah,
going
he
on, man?
is superstar. Nigga, you pop in 40 minutes in the episode. That's how you live in
Mhm.
Hollywood.
Rob, I
That's what
text
we
y'all.
doing.
I text y'all.
Varnell Hill, goddamn Varnell. It's the Varnell show.
Barnett, yeah.
God damn. Hey, that's how you living?
I text y'all,
Damn,
bro.
rock. Hey, if y'all don't know, that man Walker's a nothing but a pure rock star. Like I know he's out all night drinking and partying and dancing, life boy watching the game. Like
Mhm.
who phone is off at 11 o'clock?
Wasn't
Like
off, bro. My charger must have came out the socket. I woke up and my shit was dead.
yeah, he was. What I'm saying, rock star. You wake up at 11 o'clock, bro. Oh, my phone dead.
Or I was
11
doing
o'clock,
homework till 7 a.m.
huh?
Or I was doing homework until 7 a.m.
Nah. Or you're lying. Don't hear that bullshit. You out partying and dancing, hookering your life away.
What were
I
you saying,
already know what's
Jeremiah? My
going on.
bad. Because I was watching a little bit live trying to see what y'all was talking about. Now let me just hop on this shit.
Nah, I'm just they can combat what OKC throw at them, bro. Like I said, only way, in my opinion, you said they can reach a level of Indiana can't. The only way they can do that is defensively. Because anywhere they can go offensively, Indiana can go. If they're trading buckets, I like that for Indiana. Like OKC has to overwhelm them defensively. And the way that you combat that though is the way that they did it, bro. When that ball start moving around like that, they find shooters, and it's like Indiana either making or missing them, but they were getting good looks the whole fourth quarter. So OKC just got to overwhelm them defensively, in my opinion, because if both teams go out there and have an offensive masterpiece, like shoot what they shot over 40% from the three, 46 from the field, whatever the case. Like if you're gonna allow the Pacers to shoot like that, they're probably gonna win.
Mm. Let's go. Let Walk go and talk. How, what you think about the game and shit like that? Like, what was your reaction?
All right, so shout out to the Pacers, first of all. Really shout out to that nigga Nimhard. I mean, Tyrese did hit the shot, but Nimhard was doing some shit down the stretch, drawing fouls, playing defense, all that good shit. To Jeremiah's point, real quick, the Pacers got a whole bunch of good shots. I think they shot I know they shot at least 40% from three. I can't remember what the exact percentage was, but they shot 40% from three. Siakam was way more. He's the one that surprised me. I feel like we said him and Jay Will would have to be key players. Siakam played good the whole game. Jay Will had a decent third quarter, but he wasn't good the rest of the game. But I'm not gonna act like this was my point. I actually got this from one of my people on Instagram. Shout out my boy Kern. He was talking about the size, right? Did y'all know Chet only played 24 minutes and Isaiah Hartenstein only played?
That actually was he hurt? Cause like he didn't play. I didn't remember him play a lot of minutes.
That was crazy to me. Like usually it's 1-1 and Isaiah or Chet isn't effective, and that's when you switch it up. But to go into the series, I think they started Casey Williams over Isaiah Hartenstein, and in 14 minutes, Isaiah Hartenstein got 9 points and 9 rebounds. So I don't know how you only play him 14 minutes. I don't think Chet was that effective.
Lineup was crazy.
Chet only playing 24 minutes is wild to me. I'm sorry. Like, I'm not a big Chet fan, but 24 minutes is wild to me. Like you said, if he's not hurt or in foul trouble, especially given the amount of offensive rebounds that the Knicks got last series when they switched out Josh Hart for Mitchell Robinson. So I don't know how you're the number one team. You won 60 games. You get to the finals, and now you want to switch shit up before you even play a game. So I thought, and then I think they beat them 2-0 this year. I think they beat them in Indiana and at home in OKC. So I'm not really, granted, Chet didn't play one of those games, but I'm not really sure why you switched that up. You've ran through everybody with this lineup. So why are you? It's not like Casey Williams has been special during the playoffs. So I don't know why you start him. I thought that was a little bit of overcoaching, maybe. But I'm gonna agree with Jeremiah again, like what you said last night. I really think Indiana went and got the game. OKC didn't shoot great from the field, but OKC played pretty well for the most part. Like as a team, they did. They made Indiana. Granted, Indiana did get good looks, makeable looks for Indiana, but OKC did make them work hard. Tyrese had to work. Tyrese only got 14 points
in the first half. That was my bad, because I feel like it was a tale of two halves for real, almost, or really just a tale of 3/4 to 1 type shit. Like,
I mean, they only led the game for 0.3 seconds. That Tyrese shot was their only lead. So again, the percentages won't say it, but I do think OKC played well. You do need Jay Will to play better in the first half. You do need Chet and Isaiah to play. I can't believe they set him for Casey Williams. I can see if it was for like, and then it's Caruso. Caruso played too much to me. I'm sorry, he did. He played well.
All guard lineup, bro.
That
would fuck them up for real.
That's what Indiana wants. Like Indiana was probably Miles Turner had 5 offensive rebounds.
And
he's probably not done that the rest of the play, like the whole play.
Come on,
their advantage is size. Again, if they were down 2-0, then you adjust. But we won 60 games. We've been first. They've been first all year. So why do you switch it up now? You just beat Ant-Man like that. You beat Memphis, who's big, like, and then I don't know. But that was the difference to me, not playing your bigs. And then Indiana went and got it. Shout out to Nembhard. Nembhard, his fourth quarter, I'm not sure if the numbers will show it, but when they was locking up Tyrese ass, Nembhard really took control of it. Like Tyrese looked like he was running from the ball. But I'm like, hey, maybe Rick Carlisle wanted that. Hey, it worked out though. It worked out. So
no, for sure. No, that's what we were saying, man. That's how I started up. So I'm like, I don't get why Mike Donald, with the OKC head coach, I don't get why you're out here making adjustments when there are no adjustments to be made. Like play who got you here. You like why? Like I felt like he, like you said, it was overcoaching, bro, overthinking. I think they was worried about Miles Turner camping at the 3-point line and Hartenstein having to move the puppies and get out of the paint and shit like that. So I think that was one of the things. But bro, it's gonna be advantages and disadvantages to each lineup. You got to go show me that you gonna show Miles Turner. Show me you gonna go 3 for 4 at this 3-point line, because otherwise, fuck you. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think it was definitely a bunch of shit like that, dog. They wouldn't have got that shit, man. The rebounding numbers showed it though. Like it was terrible, but to get out rebounded by almost 20 boards, 36 to 59, like 39 to 56, ridiculous, bro. You had 39 boards, and it felt like all of them came in the second half. Because in the first half, fucking, it felt like OKC was getting all the boards. Caruso with tap outs and fucking like they was getting second chance opportunities the entire first half. And they weren't talking about nothing to end it out, bro. They weren't talking about nothing to end it out. How do they adjust? Do you go, what do you do if you OKC? Because now Indiana coming in the game too with house money. But we know they like if they come get number 2, looking crazy. So how do you adjust if you OKC?
Well,
Okay, I'm going back to my regular lineup. That's it. Go back to my regular lineup. Like it's the finals. Nobody on my bench is about to play in the starting lineup or even play 30 minutes. Their bench is solid, right? They're solid, but they're good because they integrate well with the starters, not because they're like good on their own. And that's just my opinion. Like I think Caruso is effective.
But they're
good.
Yeah, their bench is decent. They bench decent
with the starters. It's not like they have an interchangeable like the Spurs used to have
right.
an interchangeable 5. You put
Right.
Manu out there with Boris Diaw and 3 other bench players. I'm like, they're good when they're playing with Jay Will and Chet. So I just go back to your starting lineup. That's it. You don't need any other adjustment. The shots that the Pacers hit, the good and bad thing about that is they go. I mean, we watched Neesmith hit 8 threes in a quarter last series.
Well,
They gonna make them or miss them. Their defense not gonna have much to do with. Now your defense will have a lot to do with how Tyrese plays, but them niggas that shoot, man, they gonna make or miss them hoes. Just go back to your. If he got 9 points and 9 rebounds in 14 minutes, what does he do in 30 minutes? What Tyrese had 10 rebounds last night.
yes.
That's 10 extra possessions from a point guard that I don't even have to look, and I can tell you he don't average no more than 4 rebounds a game. 10 is insane. So
No,
we talking about that before. That rebound differences was like about 20 rebounds. It was a big difference.
But they had almost the Pacers had almost 4 guys with double-digit rebounds.
Neesmith had a whole bunch too, didn't he? I think he had
Neesmith had 12, I think. Neesmith had 12. Siakam had 10. Halliburton had 10. And Miles Turner had 9. So we talking about almost 4 guys with double-digit rebounds. That's 40 boards right there. Those 4 guys alone. Hold on. Those 4 guys alone out-rebounded OKC. Siakam, Neesmith, Halliburton, and Miles Turner out-rebounded the entire OKC team alone.
Can't happen. That can't happen.
That's crazy. And then Obi Toppin gave you 5 big ones late. So
Rebounds?
Yeah, Obi Toppin 5 big rebounds. He had the offensive rebound late. He had the other one, like he gave you 5. He had 5 boards for the night.
Didn't he hit 5 threes too, or was it 4?
He was 5 for 8 from the 3-point line. I just starting the game so horrible because I'm like, he finna fuck some shit up. You know what I'm saying? Obi Toppin is always my X factor on this team, bro, because Rick Carlisle just gets the most out of this motherfucker, bro. Like so he's a real X factor to me on this team. When he plays well, good things happen for this team. So when he came out so ass, I'm like, but and then Halliburton getting stripped. Shea just took his cookies. I'm like, God damn. So way to stick it in though. But what I was telling AJ earlier, the advantage Indiana has is they don't give a fuck. They're the one team that is not gonna be rattled by them OKC runs. They don't give a fuck. They know you gotta play us 48 minutes. Like they not Minnesota. They not finna let you just haymaker them and they lay down. Like that ain't like, and it's no ego there. Siakam ain't bitching, screaming, calling for the ball. Halliburton, even though it looked like he might have been running, whatever you want to call it, he didn't let his ego get in the way. I seen them hard cooking. And then when the time comes for me to come around and end this bitch, you know what I'm saying? So this is what they do, bro. Like I think I was telling AJ, I think we all want Halliburton to be this certain caliber superstar that scores, but he not a kid. That's not what he do every night, and that's not the offense that he's in that's requiring that from him. You feel me? Like they want to have 4 or 5 guys in double digits nightly. You know what I'm saying? Like that's a great game for them. You know what I'm saying? So that's all I got for that. How you feel? You feel like you don't feel you ain't going? Because I was giving like because he's a point guard for real, bro. Like we didn't trip on Chris Paul scoring when Chris Paul was considered a superstar and he was the point guard. Like we didn't care if Chris Paul gave you 20 or 14. How did he control the game?
True enough. That's fair. That's fair. My only thing is, if Halliburton loses that game last night, I know for a fact me and AJ are both on here like why he only got he would only have 12. Why he only got 12 points. So
sure.
It's good when you win, but if they lose
I think
and he only got 13 points, I'm gonna be on here like unless he shot it 25 times and only came up with 13. But you can't just be out there shooting 10, 12 times and you the best player. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to come unless you win. If you win, then it is what it is.
But it's crazy though, because like I know that players be like, damn, I don't get no grace because that ain't my game every night. Like when we won, I didn't go out here and gun it for 20. So when we lose, I should have took 20 shots. No, we just did like
they're 30-4 when he scores 20 points. The proof is in the pudding, nigga. The more you score, the more we win. So again, Nembhard took control last night. Siakam had some big buckets late. It's cool. But if they would have lost, like imagine they would have lost and Halliburton didn't take that shot, somebody else did. I'd be on his ass today. But that's how I go. They won, so we'll see. And Obi's not hitting 5 threes in game 2, so they better figure something out. He's not hitting 5 threes.
He might hit 3 or 4. I don't know, bro.
No, I can't.
Obi been shooting that bitch well, bro. I don't know, bro. I keep Obi on one of my tickets usually. He be good for the cash in. Obi good for about 2 threes at least.
I don't rock with him. He can
Obi been good, man. No, for sure. So go back to the original lineup is the way that you would operate. Okay. Any panic in OKC? Do y'all think any panic in them? No.
They're gonna beat their ass too.
Any panic OKC?
Nah, no panic. I think it's gonna be all right.
No, I'm not saying are y'all panicking. Do y'all think OKC is feeling any panic? Oh, okay.
No.
Okay.
They probably feel like one slipped out. Now they respect their opponent even more now.
Facts. They won't take them for granted.
You're not gonna take it for granted. Now you're gonna make sure you're gonna lock in on his defense all 4 quarters. I want to say they gotta get, and like I said, they got a gear that Indiana don't got. When they start playing great defense, their offense start coming along, and that's how you win championship. That's how you win championships. Exactly. So they got a recipe. They good. They just know Jay Will got to pick it up. Maybe we should not play all guard lineup. Maybe we should put Chet in and get more minutes.
Yeah,
maybe we should do that. You know what I'm saying? And
I don't think. But we talk about what the OKC got to do to play better. I think the Pacers played terrible last night and still walked away to win. They didn't play. I think OKC was playing good basketball. The Pacers didn't play well and came out with a win. So they can improve on what they do too.
But I believe they didn't play well because I believe how intense the defense was for OKC. I think OKC had a lot to do with it. I don't think that was Indiana fucking up. Okay. I think that was more OKC. That's why I said keep your foot in their neck all 4 quarters. Keep their foot on their neck all 4 quarters. Maybe Indiana can make it a good game, but get a win. Nah, I'm not. That's it. I hope it don't happen. I want 7 good games, but I can really see 4 good games with OKC winning these games, next 4 games, bro. OKC has the ability to win next 4 games. Maybe it could be good games, but 4 games straight, they come out with the dub, either for about 1 point or 10, whatever. Like they are that good. They didn't break all these records this regular season playoffs for no reason, bro. They're really that good.
Okay.
Yeah, and I know this is gonna sound crazy, but I'm serious. I'm putting SGA on Tyrese, bro. I'm putting SGA on Tyrese.
I just said it, and I would put Lou Dort on Siakam.
Yes, Lou Dort is good when he's battling those more physical, like an Ant-Man or Luka, even though Luka gave it to him. But Tyrese is like real nimble and quick. I don't think that's Lou Dort's bag. He played pretty well, but a lot of those times they were trapping him. I would just put SGA on him. That's what I would do.
I'm not mad at that. Yeah, I was saying put somebody. I would put Dort on Siakam too because I want to cut Siakam's head off early. I don't want Siakam to start feeling good and have one of them 32, 33-point nights tonight. So I'm gonna try to cut his water off early as I can because he get in rhythm. Because once he done got to the free throw line, got a few up and unders, now he hitting threes. Now you got to deal with Siakam all game. So I will put Lou Dort. Lou Dort is a dog though. Lou Dort earned himself some money last night. Last night was the definition of 3 and D. Every last one of his points was a 3-point shot from all sides of the thing, and he locked up.
Yeah.
4 steals, almost 5. He had that big block hung in the air. He was standing niggas up trying to spin off of him. Like he was, man, that was a dominant defensive performance. I was like, this shit is crazy. That was one of the most dominant defensive performances I've seen in the championship game in a minute. Like he was everywhere. He was everywhere. He was everywhere. Like he was by far their second best player last night. By far. Like by far. So yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's gonna be good, man. Game 2.
Game 2 is Sunday.
Sunday night.
What y'all boy do on Sunday?
I ain't got shit going on for real, I think.
We gotta link up, man. We gotta watch the game, man. We gotta watch one of these damn games.
Yeah, ain't got no plan. Ain't it Father's Day?
Next Sunday.
Next Sunday. Oh, okay.
So you know your pops ain't getting shit.
I'm throwing myself a goddamn Father's Day shindig.
That's some bullshit. I'll fire all they ass.
I ain't gonna.
Y'all everybody have kids. Y'all want me half all day. I ain't playing that shit.
I ain't even gonna leave it in their hands. I asked Mr. Cho, I said, I'm gonna do something myself. Whatever they do is just extra, I take it.
What you got to play for yourself?
Little sweet downtown with the little whirlpool shit in the tub in the little room.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Room.
Yeah, me and my old lady in the city. You feel me? Some lookouts away from the kids. You know what I'm saying?
Vacation type shit.
Type shit. You know?
That sounds like a vibe.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Something like that. That's how I'm like, but fuck that. I'm gonna treat myself to a Father's Day getaway. And then, I'm taking care of my grandma now. I'm like, I'm gonna leave all them kids and my grandma at the house. I'm finna get me a room in the city with the hot tub, and we finna get playing. I'm finna be in that bit like the Jay-Z video. Yeah, shit gonna be fun. So that's how I'm coming.
No, that's what's up.
But yeah, we can definitely see what's up with this game for Sunday though. Y'all think OKC just comes out and just handles them Sunday? Y'all think it's a blowout? If you had to bet on blowout or Indiana win, which one would you put your money on?
Blowout. What's a blowout? We going 15 plus?
15 plus.
15? Yeah, if I had to, I would have to go 15 plus. If Indiana wins game 2, it's over. But they winning in 5, maybe 4. Yeah.
This is how they coming, bro. This is what they've been doing, bro. Didn't they win both games? They won both games in Cleveland. They won both games in New York. They still game 1. They beat. Hey man, this is gonna be good. That's gonna be good. I'm excited. Them boys confident. It's like when they steal that first one, they be confident. They confident as fuck.
Totally different team.
Like, yeah. Oozing with confidence.
Yeah. So, I don't think OKC gonna switch it up though. I think OKC gonna play with that same lineup. I think they're gonna say it was at one point it was 94-79. So let's just finish. I don't think they're gonna switch it up. I do think they should, not on some panic shit, but just on some. It makes sense. It makes sense. Like you said, you put Dort on. Who'd you say? Dort on Siakam.
Siakam.
Like I said, I would put
because that's usually how they go. Siakam beat them fucking around, had a big game too. Everybody else been still chipped along with their 15, 16. Siakam sitting there with 32. And next thing you know, you done fuck around lost game too. You know, I would try to cut Siakam off because he's the head of the snake.
Yeah, they had Jay Will on him. I like Jay Will on Nembhard or Tyrese. Maybe Jay Will could play against Tyrese. SJ against Nembhard.
There you go. I'll probably put Jalen Williams on Tyrese. But I'm definitely putting Lou Dort on Siakam.
Yeah, Jay Will he is strong. He showed us last series that he is strong, but I like Siakam wants to be physical. Put your most physical defender on him. That's Lou Dort. And
No,
then when
exactly.
if they do go to the bigger lineup, he ain't doing nothing but hitting corner threes, and Chet don't get
Crazy.
rebounds
That's
anyway.
it.
Put Chet
That's
on him
it.
with all that length.
That's
And
it.
even if Isaiah has to come out the paint, I think you still fine. But I'm not trapping Tyrese no more. We playing Tyrese one-on-one. We
For
playing
sure.
one-on-one because if them other guys get hot, it ain't shit we could do anyway.
It
So,
really ain't a damn thing you could do.
right.
Now we gonna tap back in. We're gonna see how this thing go. I gotta get to work. You got anything else for the people?
See them at the game too.
See y'all game too, man. Ball forever.
Let's get it.